Up, how is your preparation going on? Today is almost 14th May and you have less than 3 days for your JEE Advanced. So I am doing this session, but after this session I would advise you to take a deep rest in upcoming 2 to 3 days. Eat well, sleep well, and you know what, avoid last minute new things, revision. Don't do that, okay? It is not gonna work. It is not gonna be rewarding. Okay, so yes, but before I start any further, I had to do calculus session, right? So before I start any further, do let me know in the chat box whether I am perfectly audible as well as visible, because you were demanding calculus session. So I am here with the amazing calculus session. And you know what, the whole calculus, you know there are so many chapters in calculus, so in total calculus is a high weightage unit altogether. Okay, so I can see Akhil over here, I can see Anant Karthik over here. Hello, good evening, how are you doing? Okay, so we'll start with 9 questions, and those 9 questions is handpicked by me for you. Okay, so just let me know if you are ready with your pen and paper. I hope that you are doing all the sessions of mine with pen and notebook, right? Because if you are just watching JEE Advanced question, it is not going to help you. I am absolutely fine, Akhil. Thank you for asking. Okay, all right. So ready. Write ready in the comment section, and let me open the chat box. Good evening, Nitish. How are you? Okay, also don't forget, the moment you enter the session, hit the like button. Okay, all right. Ready for first question? Ready for first question? Correcto? Yes. First question is from JEE Advanced 2021. Okay, and the question is what? Is the question is from functions. And you know what, this function, which is a rational function, quadratic upon quadratic, right? So this function, which is a rational function, quadratic by quadratic, what exactly do you want to figure out? What exactly? So first you need to know increasing and decreasing nature, then you need to know onto, then you need to know range of such functions. Now let me tell you, if I talk about quadratic by quadratic, okay, if you have studied mathematics nicely, you know that how to calculate range of these type of function by cross multiplying. There is a big method, proper method of calculation of range of these type of functions, right? But over here, basically what I am trying to say is only range is not required. You also need to find out whether it is increasing or decreasing. Okay, so it is best to find out differentiation of this function and eventually plot this graph. Once you are able to plot this graph now, then you can tell everything about this function. So basically what we are trying to do is post-mortem report. For a function, what is the post-mortem report? For a function, post-mortem report is plotting the graph. Once you have plotted the graph now, then you can tell anything, everything about that function. Okay, so what is the agenda? Agenda is to plot the graph. How to plot any graph? How to know that how will the graph be? By finding its derivative. Okay, because derivative tells us about increasing nature, about decreasing nature. Remember, f dash x positive increasing, f dash x negative decreasing. So the very first step would be to differentiate this function. Okay, all right, so let's start with differentiating f dash x. So it will require some effort because quotient rule we need to apply. So x square plus 2x plus 4 whole square, correct? Now x square plus 2x plus 4 I have kept as it is. Okay, and 2x minus 3 will be right here, minus this time x square minus 3x minus 6 is written over here, and you need to differentiate this, which is 2x plus 2. Okay, so f dash x. So there is this square which I am not going to rewrite. Okay, I hope it is visible. 2x plus 2. If not, I will use my remote. Hold on. Is it visible now? I think it is visible, right? So now help me in finding the what do we say, derivative of this function. So I can clearly see that 2x cube and 2x cube will get cancelled out. So there is no term related to x cube, correct? We will talk about x square then. So minus 3x square. So we will write minus 3x square. Okay, and then plus 4x square. Okay, and so minus 3x square plus 4x square minus, we have 3 2s are 6x plus 8x and minus 4 3s are 12. Okay, now let's talk about this. If you multiply 2x into x square, it will be 2x cube, which will get cancelled out. So minus sign I am writing over here. Okay, so this is 2x square minus 6x minus 12. Okay, 2x square, then we have minus 6x and minus 12, then we have minus 6x one more time. This is minus 6x square. Okay, minus 6x one more time, and it will be minus 12. Okay, minus 12 is already there. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4. One more thing is left out, which is minus 12x. Yes, minus 12x. Okay, alright. Now f dash x, let me rewrite. So from here x square and from here minus 2x square. Okay, so this is going to be minus x square. Then we have, so this is sorted, right? Oops, no. Plus x square, and this is what? Minus 4, and this is plus 4. So this is 5x square. Okay. Now what about this? This is plus 2x and this is minus 18. Correct? So plus 18. 18 plus 2, 20. So plus 20x. And over here plus 12 and minus 12 is getting cancelled out, correct? And there is a square term over here. If I take 5x common, what do I get? 5x x plus 4 upon a squared quantity, correct? Now f dash x is right here in front of you. All you have to do is use wavy curve method to find out where f dash x is positive, where f dash x is negative, okay? So f dash x, two critical points 0 and minus 4 I can see, and there is plus sign. See, this is always positive. So plus, minus and plus. So function will be increasing. Function will be increasing between minus infinity to minus 4, then decreasing and then increasing again. Now we can start answering at least the first two options. Function is decreasing in the interval minus 2 to minus 1. Now please note that minus 2 to minus 1 is here. And negative sign indicates that the function is decreasing. That means clearly option A is absolutely correct. Okay. Then f is increasing in the interval 1 to 2. 1 to 2 appears over here, which is having positive sign. Positive mean increasing. Option B is also correct. Okay. Now let's try to, now C and D option we will be able to do once we find out the range. Now there are two ways. You plot the graph, or you do the same question with that technique, cross multiplication, create quadratic and so on. Okay, so we'll do it with graph because we have already calculated this. So graph of this function, can you see minus 4 and 0? So minus 4 and 0. 0 is right here. So function is increasing. Function is increasing over here. Increasing. Then between this point it is decreasing. And after this is increasing. This is how the function nature is. Now what is happening at x equals to 0? At x equals to 0, minus 6 by 4, that means minus 3 by 2. So minus 3 by 2 somewhere appear over here. So this is the point. And what about minus 4? Can anybody calculate f of minus 4? Let's do that. F of minus 4 will be 16 plus 12 minus 6 upon 16. This is minus 8 plus 4. Okay. So this is 28 minus 6, 22. And 8 plus 4 is 12. So clearly it is 11 by 6. Okay. 11 by 6. 11 by 6 is somewhat over here, 2 point something. And the function and the function between minus 4 to 0 is decreasing. So this is how your graph will be. And at 0 and minus 4, it will be what? Maxima and minima. So this is how your graph will be and this is how your graph will be. But now we need to understand what is happening at plus infinity and what is happening at minus infinity. Okay, only 2 points we will understand, what is happening at plus infinity and what at minus infinity, and we will use NinJa technique for that. Okay, all I want is limit x tend to infinity x square minus 3x minus 6 upon x square plus 2x plus 4. Okay, this will give me f of infinity. Okay, so I have told you polynomial by polynomial, infinity by infinity form, whenever you see, when the degree of numerator and denominator both are same, then the final answer will be coefficient of x square in the numerator upon coefficient of x square in the denominator. 1 by 1 will be the answer, and same goes with minus infinity also. At minus infinity also you will get 1. So at infinity the answer is 1. So let's plot the 1. Okay, so this is 1. Y is equals to 1 or fx is equals to 1. So basically what is happening, the function is increasing. Can you see the function is increasing? But eventually it is touching y is equals to 1 line at plus infinity and it is touching y is equals to 1 line at minus infinity too. This is what your graph will look like. Now can you tell me the range? Range will be what? Minimum value clearly minus 3 by 2 and maximum value will be 11 by 6. So range y belongs to will be what? Minus 3 by 2 comma 11 by 6. So let me go back and check the range. Is this the range? Absolutely wrong. Is this function f is onto? So for onto, what is the condition? Codomain and range should be equal. So this is your codomain, which is all real values. Minus infinity to infinity is your codomain. And range you have just calculated minus 3 by 2 to something. Okay. So anyway, this is also not onto. Okay, correct? Are you getting it now? Yes, question 1 done nicely. Now I will say that this question was easy, medium, difficult. So I will say that this question was moderate level, right? Moderate level. Okay, not because it was slightly lengthy. The derivative itself was slightly lengthy. And here comes JEE Advanced 2024 problem, the easiest question. The easiest question of this particular session. Okay, are we ready? Functional equation. If you know the functional equation, then this question is absolutely easy for you. One by one, step by step we will do. Okay, so a function is given such that this, the moment you see this functional equation, immediately you should be able to write f of x is equals to kx. Please revise functional equation. Okay, you can search Namrata ma'am functions mind map session. Okay, you will get the video on YouTube, not on this channel, some other channel. Okay, then again this g of x plus y, g of x, g of y, the moment you see this, your g of x is nothing but a power x, correct? So basically this is nothing but the knowledge of functional equation, that's it. The moment you have received this, now k and a are unknown to us. So what we will do is we will use this. F of minus 3 by 5 is equals to 12. So f of minus 3 by 5, put f of x is equals to kx, right? Put x is equals to minus 3 by 5. The moment you put x is equals to minus 3 by 5, it will be 12. And this is minus 3 by 5 k. 3 ones are 3 fours are, so k is coming out as what? Minus 20. So this implies your function x is nothing but minus 20x. Got it? Easy peasy till now, right? Next, we will use this information to find out a over here. So the moment you put x is equals to minus 1 by 3, what will happen? G of minus 1 by 3 is equals to a power minus 1 by 3, correct? And which is nothing but 2. 2 is equals to a power minus 1 by 3. Let's cube both the sides. So 8 is equals to a power minus 1. A is equals to nothing but 1 by 8. So over here, your g of x you will get is nothing but 8 power minus x. This is your g of x, correct? Now the question is absolutely easy. You don't have to do anything. F of 1 by 4. Can anybody tell me what is f of 1 by 4? So if you put 1 by 4 over here, minus 20 by 4 is what? Minus 20 by 4. So minus 25 boards, this is minus 5 plus g of minus 2. The moment you put minus 2 over here, so 8 square. 8 square is 64. Minus 8 into g of 0. The moment you put 0, it will be 1. So into 1. So answer would be what? 64 minus 8 is 56. 56 minus 5. 56 minus 5 will be 51. So the answer will be what? 51. Yes, absolutely correct. 51 is absolutely correct. Okay. Alright, tell me. Is it difficult? This is the easy question, easy category. So you have to find your easy questions. Okay. Now let us move on to next question, and this is by far the most difficult or easy. Tell me. I am not going to use that word. Acha, tell me, how many of you will see this question and leave it? How many of you will see this question and you will feel that, oh, no, I will come back later. Hold on, so much of these things are there. But now, stay there with me. We will do this question within 1 minute. That's it. Within 1 minute we can do this question. This is even easier than JEE Main. Okay? This is easier than JEE Main. But you know what? You have to be slightly on a smarter side. Smart. You know what? There is a difference between smartness and studious. Okay? I will show you how smartly I am going to do this question in less than 1 minute. I will not do the complete question. I will not do this question completely at all. I will tell you the trick. Please note, JEE Advanced may, if you are getting matrix type question, it is high possibility that you will get that question if you try to understand it. Okay? Alright. I can see one student, 347 rank. What? What are you doing? What magic are you doing? Congratulations. Okay? Chalo, let's watch this question nicely and you are going to fall in love with this question. Okay? Alright. Now, please understand that do not look at the question in the beginning. Matrix type, always look for the options first. Okay? Yes, trick, I am telling you the trick only. Can you see that if you observe a P is having 4, 4, 5, 5. That means 50% chances are there that A or D is correct and B and C is correct. So basically this P is not giving me any hint. Same is happening with Q. Can you see Q3 twice, Q2 twice. So again 50-50, correct? Now this, let us observe this. This is, I think, these two are not 50-50. We are not interested in 50-50 anyway, okay? R1, R1, R4, R2. Can you see this? That if at all I am going to solve R and R option matches with Suppose R matches with 4. Tell me that just by doing one part, we will be able to decode the answer. Suppose R is 4. R matches with 4. Then do you have to do anything else? No. Suppose R is matching with 2. Then also you don't have to solve any of these. Okay. So I think P we will not be solving, Q we will not be solving, but I am interested in R. Let's talk about S now. S is having again 3, 3, 2, 4. Again R and S are similar. So basically my interest is whenever all the 4 things are different, then it is a win-win situation for me. Why? Because then I just have to solve that part, and if that part matches, that option is the correct option. Are you getting my point, what I am trying to say? Yes? Okay, now we will solve this question. R and S. Now check which one is easier between R and S. Okay. So what is the agenda? Leave P, leave Q and pick any one between R and S and solve it. So if I check R, let's check R. R is saying A0, B0, D0. A0, B0, D0. Only C is equals to 1. So if I put A0, this is gone. B0, this is gone. Correct? D0, this is gone. And C1, so only this. So HX for R option, HX will be X minus G of X. And G of X is very simple. Correct? So this is your R. Now what about S? For S, everything is 0 except D. So this is also gone, this is also gone, this is also gone. Only this is available. So HX is equals to GX. Tell me, which one is more easier to solve? Obviously, this one is more easier to solve. Correct? GX. HX and GX are equal for S option. Correct? So we will solve for S. Okay, and only just by solving S, we will get our answer. So S. Alright, S. S is GX. GX is this, correct? Now let's plot the graph of GX between 0 to half. So this is 0, this is half. If you put 0, you will get 1. Okay, and if you put half, you will get 0. And this is a straight line. This is how your graph will look like. Otherwise, it is 0. So otherwise, it will look like this. Okay, so 0 pe it is getting this, and this is the graph. Are you understanding this? Okay, this is the graph of HX, which is GX for your S part. Correct? Now tell me, one by one we will check. Okay, for S, S can be 2, H is on 2. So can you tell me this, H is on 2? No, absolutely not. Can you see H of 1 is equals to H of 2 is equals to 0. So this is not 1, 1. It is many 1. So for S, 2 is wrong. So this is wrong. S3, H is a differentiable function. Forget about differentiability. Can you see it is not even continuous? So this is also wrong. S4, the range of H. Can you tell me what is the range of H? The range of H is 0 to 1. That means S will match with 4. S will match with 4. And the only option where S matches with 4 is this. So option C is absolutely correct. Now did you understand how smartly we have actually bypassed this fx? We have not even used this. We have not utilized this function. This is pure JEE Advanced style. It will scare you. This whole question is given just to scare you. This is less than JEE main type of a question, but only if you decode this segment nicely. Okay? Are you getting it? If you like the solution, if you like the trick, hit the like button right away. Okay? Alright. So yes. Now, obviously, I am not saying that do not do anything. What I am saying is do this question. But now I would highly recommend you, this is now your job after this session gets over. Okay, do every part. Do every part. Okay, slowly, because rest all the parts are slightly on a difficult side. What I gave you is the hack for upcoming JEE Advanced examination. So I think we are done with good 3 questions, and now this is a question which was asked in JEE Advanced 2024. Okay, and you know what, I actually wanted to show you something. Okay. Okay. I want to show you a data. 63% of the student, 63% of all the students who gave JEE Advanced 2024, of all students, all JEE Advanced students, did not even attempt this question, did not attempt. Okay, did not attempt, they leaved that question. Okay, and you know what, 14% of students give wrong answer. This is official data of this particular question. Okay, so you can actually do the calculation, or you can think about it. You can think about it. Okay, 63% student got scared by this question, and now solve it and think, is it that difficult? Was that question looking scary? Okay, sometimes some questions are just looking scary, they are not difficult in JEE Advanced. Okay, so yes, fx is continuously differentiable function on the interval 0 to infinity. F of 1 is given as 2, and this is what is given to us, limit t tends to x. Okay, limit t tends to x. Now there are two variables, t and x. Okay, so it might create some confusion. T tends to x. If you put t is equals to x, calculate the form of this limit. If you are a NinJa ma'am student, okay, the moment you see limits question, you calculate form of that particular limit. So the moment you put t is equals to x or x equals to t, you will realize these two will be equal. So they will get cancelled out, and here also x power 9 gone. So 0 by 0 form. And the moment I see that 0 by 0 form, L'Hopital rule is not applicable in JEE Main, hardly applicable in JEE Main. But in JEE Advanced, I am going to apply L'Hopital rule. But very carefully, L'Hopital rule says you need to differentiate, right? But with respect to what? With respect to t or with respect to x? Tell me. We have to apply L'Hopital rule, in which we need to differentiate the numerator upon differentiate the denominator, but differentiate with respect to what? T or x? That is where maximum student makes mistake. Okay, so differentiate with respect to this variable, differentiate with respect to t. Okay, and by differentiation here I am meaning that L'Hopital rule. Okay, so let's start. T, so we will treat x as constant. Everybody is saying x. Hold on. Why you are saying x? Hold on. Think about it. Suppose x square plus 2x, and here x square plus bx plus c. Limit x tend to minus 2. Suppose this is given and 0 by 0 form is there. You have to apply L'Hopital. Will you differentiate with respect to x or minus 2? Obviously, you will differentiate with respect to x now. So here, with respect to this, you will have to differentiate. So x will be constant. Okay, so now differentiate. So limit value will be equal to what? Limit t tends to x and t. So 10 t power 9. F of x is constant minus x power 10 again constant. F of t is f dash t whole upon. Can you see? This is 9 t power 8 minus 0. Why 0? Because x power 9. X power 9. Okay. X power 9 is constant. Okay. So this is equals to 1. So after applying L'Hopital, we have equated equal to 1. Okay. Now, what is the next step? After you apply L'Hopital, what do? You simply put x tend to minus 2 in the expression and you will get the answer. That's what we are going to do right away also. Just put t is equals to x. In the next step, you will get the limit value. So t is equals to x, 10x power 9 minus, sorry, there is f dash x, f of x, minus x power 10 f dash x, okay, whole upon 9 is there, x power 8 is there, is equals to 1. Okay. Alright. Now, can you see that x power 8, if you take common, x power 8 will be gone, this is gone, this will be 2. So, your answer will be what? 10x f of x minus x f dash x is equals to 9. This is what you are going to get. Okay. Can anybody in the chat box tell me what is this? I have told you this. If you have studied from this, if you have studied from me in JEE Main, this type of question we see in JEE Main also. This is nothing but hidden differential equation. This is hidden differential equation. Just put fx is equals to y and f dash x is equals to dy by dx. You will start seeing the differential equation. So 10xy, okay, 10xy minus 10xy minus x dy by dx, okay, is equals to 9. Let's rearrange and figure out that what kind of differential equation is this. So it is going to be 10xy minus 9 is equals to x dy by dx, and let's remove this x, divide by x, divide by x. So dy by dx minus 9 by x, or you can say, is equals to 10y. Okay, dy by dx minus 10y is equals to minus 9 upon x. Can anybody tell me what is this? What kind of differential equation is this? What kind of differential equation is this? Let me go back. Is there any x square? Yes, x square dy by dx. X square dy by dx. Okay. So x square, oops, then so I have done something wrong. X square. So it is going to be 10xy is equals to 9 plus x square dy by dx. Divide by x square. So upon x square, and this is again x square. So over here it would be what? Dy by dx minus 10y by x is equals to 9 upon x square. This is linear differential equation. Recognize linear differential equation, everybody. Yes? Integrating factor will be what? E power integral of minus 10 by x dx. E power minus 10 ln x. E power x power minus 10, 1 upon x power 10 is your integrating factor. Now y multiply integrating factor. So y upon x power 10 is equals to integral of q. Where is q? 9 upon x square and integrating factor dx plus c. We just need to integrate this. Okay. So y upon x power 10 is equals to, now this is x power minus 12. X power minus 12. So 9 is there. X power minus 12 plus 1 minus 13 upon minus 13 plus constant. This is your final thing. Okay. Now constant. We need to figure out how will we do that. F of 1 is given as 2. That means put x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 2. Use this to get the value of c. x1, y2. So this is again 2 upon 1. Then this is minus 9 by 13 plus c. Let's shift. So 2 plus 9 by 13. 26 plus 9. Oops, 35 by 13. 35 by 13 is your constant. Okay. Put the constant over here. Let me go back and have I done anything wrong? There is, oh no. Okay. Okay, sorry, I have done a mistake over here. This is Minus 12 plus 1 will be what? Minus 11. So this is 11. This is 11. Okay. So this is 11. 22 plus 9 is 31 by 11. So 31 by 11. Correct? 31 by 11. This is your answer. Okay. So minus 9 by 11 is there. And which will be your answer? Okay. And there is a negative sign over here also. So this is negative, so this will be positive. This is negative. Correct. This is again negative. Okay, so 9 by 11. 9 by 11 and 31 by 11 positive. 9 by 11 positive. This is wrong. 9 by 11 positive. 9 by 11 positive. So I think between this and this, so option 9 by 11x. Option B is absolutely correct. Okay. I think I have made a mistake in calculating constant also. Is it? Yes. So it should not be 31. It should be 13. 22 minus 9. It should be minus 9 again. So 13. Yes. 13. Correct. Now it's correct. Okay. Now it's correct. So this is how this question is done. Okay. Let us move on to the next problem, which is again JEE Advanced 2024 problem. Now you have to tell me. What is the form? What is the form of this particular thing? Form. Can anybody tell me? If you put 0, this will be 0. This is 1. 1 power infinity. How do you handle 1 power infinity? Simple. E power. Now this is this. So power will come in front. 2 upon x. And you have to remove 1 from this. So sine of sine x, sine kx, plus cos x, plus x minus 1. This is what you are going to get. Okay. So we will solve it and limit x tend to 0 plus e power. Now please note that this is 2. X I am keeping it inside. So sine kx. Okay. Now I need, you know what, sine of 0 upon same 0 is 1. Do you remember this result? Sine of sine of 0 by 0. So what I am trying to do is, I am trying to create sine kx and sine kx, so that this becomes 1. Okay. X is already there. X. Now let me multiply k and k, so that this is also 1. So only k is remaining then. Okay. So this part is sorted. So this part will be what? E power 2 is there, k. Correct. Now cos x minus 1 I will keep it together. Why? Because you know 1 minus cos x upon same square is equals to half. My favorite limit. 1 minus cos 0 upon same 0 square is half. Okay. So I will keep it together. Cos x minus 1. So plus cos x minus 1 upon x was already there. Right. This x is already there. Now I will put one more x. So that this is minus half and this will create 0. So this is gone. Minus half into 0. Gone. Now this is only remaining. So plus x by x. Okay. So this is 0. K plus 1. So final answer is e power 2 k plus 1. And now as per the question, the final answer is e power 6. Okay. So this is 2, 3, k plus 1 will be equals to 3, k will be equals to 2. Option B is absolutely correct. Okay. Yes. Are you getting it now? Alright. Now one question on differential equation we will do. Ready for it? Ready for differential equation question? Yes? Okay. Let y be the solution of this differential equation. So what we are going to do is, we are going to divide this by x square. So this is gone. This is gone. This is, if you divide, this is anyway gone. Right? Upon x square. So dy by dx plus y by x is equals to 1 plus y by x whole square. What kind of differential equation is this? Don't you feel that this is homogeneous differential equation? What is homogeneous differential equation? Where dy by dx can be expressed completely in function of y by x. How do you solve it? By taking y by x is equals to v, okay? Or you can say y is equals to vx, and eventually dy by dx is equals to v plus x dv by dx. Okay, so dy by dx will be what? V plus x dv by dx. Okay, plus now y by x is what? V is equals to 1 plus v square. So x dv by dx is equals to what? V square minus 2v plus 1. Right? Okay. Which is what? dv upon, this is nothing but what? V minus 1 whole square, and this is dx upon x. So this is log of x plus constant, and this is what? V minus, this is nothing but minus 1 upon v minus 1. Okay. Now replace minus 1 upon y by x minus 1 is equals to ln x plus c. Okay. So this is y minus x is equals to ln x plus c. Okay. Alright. So this is your expression. Now whatever you want to do, you will do with this. Now let's read the next part. Satisfying y of 1 is equals to 0. That means you put x is equals to 1, you will get y is equals to 0. Put x is equals to 1 and y 0. So minus 1 upon minus 1, this will be what? 1 on the left hand side equal to, again, 0 plus c. So constant term is coming out as just 1. Okay, constant term is 1. So now what is your expression? Minus x upon y minus x, or you can actually avoid the negative sign. Negative sign, you can shift this over here. So x upon x minus y is equals to log x plus 1. This is your expression. What they are asking is what? 2 times y of e square upon ye square. Okay, y of e. That means you put x is equals to e. So put x is equals to e now. The moment you put x is equals to e, so e upon e minus y is equals to ln e is 1. So to solve it, you will get e by 2 is equals to e minus y. So y will be what? E by 2. So this will be what? 2 times e by 2 whole square upon. Now what is this? Y of e square. So now you have to put x is equals to e square. So put x is equals to e square upon e square minus y is equals to ln e square is 2 plus 1, 3. So e square by 3, okay, is equals to e square minus y. Y, I will shift it over here. Okay, if you are not able to see, I hope you will be seeing, but still. Okay. So now shift. So 2e square by 3 is y. So 2e square by 3. So from here, 2 cancel. E square also cancel. So 3 by 4 is the answer. That means 0.75 is absolutely correct. Okay. Tell me in the chat box. Is it easy? Is it difficult? Is it what? Easy, difficult, what? Okay. So this is how this question is done. Perfecto. Now we have one more question, basically 2 more. Okay. This is from application of derivatives, JEE Advanced 2025 PYQ. Okay, so let's read this question nicely. A function is given, okay, and which of the following statements are true? Please note that in JEE Advanced sometimes they will ask which of the following statements are not true. Yes, absolutely. A linear differential equation can be in 2026. It's very popular. Okay, either it will be in hidden differential equation or it will be in matrix type. It can be anywhere. Okay, you will see all the category, all the types of questions which you have already studied. Okay, 80 to 90% you will see that, oh, I have studied this, I know this. Okay, it will not be something which is like you have not studied. Okay, it's just that whether you are able to crack that question or not. Chalo, let's come to this question now. First of all, what they are trying to do is R denote the set of all real numbers. Okay, so this is it. Now let me do one thing. Let me figure out whether this is continuous or not, or differentiable or not. So for that, what I need to do is limit x tend to 0, 6x plus sin x upon 2x plus sin x. Okay, 0 by 0 form, everybody, are you able to see it? Now the one type of solution would be L'Hopital you can apply. Chalo, let's apply L'Hopital. 6 plus cos x and upon 2 plus cos x. If you put x is equals to 0, it will be 6 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1. So that is 7 by 3. What does that mean? That this is a continuous function. Continuous function. 7 by 3. Okay, continuous function. Okay, alright, if it is continuous. Now, what my point is that at x equals to 0, is it a point of local maxima or local minima? Please note that what is happening at x equals to 0. 0 pe the value is 7 by 3, which is approximately greater than 2. 0 plus pe the value is also 7 by 3. And 0 minus pe the value is also 7 by 3. Okay. But approximately it. Okay. So now, value is matching. Okay, value is matching, and the function is continuous. Now what we can do is, to identify maxima and minima, what do? We differentiate the function. Okay, we differentiate the function. Now f dash x will tell me everything. By the way, the function is continuous at x equals to 0. That's what we have understood. So we can differentiate it now. So differentiation will take some time. So 2x plus sin x whole square. Okay, 2x plus sin x, I will keep it as it is, and I will differentiate 6. So this is 6 plus cos x. Okay, minus this time 6x plus sin x, I have kept it, and differentiate this. So 2 plus cos x. Okay, solve it. A little bit painful, but we have no other option. You have to solve it. 2x plus sin x whole square. Okay, now 2x into 6, 12x. 2x into 6, 12x. Cancel. Okay, and then 2x cos x, 6x cos x. So minus 4x cos x. Alright. So this is also done. Now 6 sin x and minus 2 sin x. So plus 4 sin x. And finally sin x cos x minus sin x cos x cancel. So over here what you are going to get is 4 sin x minus x cos x, okay, upon 2x plus sin x whole square. Correct? Sin x, and this is what? X cos x. So f dash x equal to 0 gives me what? Potential candidates for maxima and minima. Right? F dash x equals to 0 gives me what? F dash x equals to 0 gives me all the points where maxima or minima can happen. So see, this cannot be 0. So sin x is equals to x cos x. Or you can say that x is equals to tan x. Okay. Tell me one thing. What happens at x equals to 0? The moment you put x equals to 0, your derivative is 0. What does that mean? That either there will be minima or maxima. So between a and b, one has to be correct. Okay. Alright. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to understand this. See, x equals to tan x. We have to understand this. X equals to tan x. F dash x, let me write. F dash x, where are you? Sin x minus x cos x. Sin x minus x cos x. Okay. X equals to tan x. So let me plot the graph of x tan. X equals to tan x. So tan x function, this is pi by 2. This is 3 pi by 2. So there is a pi over here. Then there is 2 pi. Then there is 3 pi. 4 pi. 5 pi. And 6 pi. Let me go back and check. They are talking about till 6 pi. Okay, till 6 pi. Alright, so this is your 0. Let me draw the graph now. See, this is your tan x graph. This is how tan x graph looks. This is how tan x graph looks. This is how it will look. 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 And eventually like this. Okay, although this part will not be that helpful for us, but yes. Now I am going to plot y is equals to x. Okay, y is equals to x will look like this. Okay, all right. So now what will happen over here at x equals to, okay. So let's talk about x equals to 0 a little later. Okay. Yes. Okay. And let's talk about pi to 6 pi. Pi to 6 pi, what is happening? Pi to 6 pi. So pi to 6 pi, there is one point where x will be equals to tan x. First point. This is your x1. This is your x2. This is your x3. Okay, x4, x5 and that's it, x5. 5 points. Can you see 5 points between pi and 6 pi? How many points? 5 points. Correct? Are you getting it? So I will plot here. This will be pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi and 6 pi. Between pi and 2 pi we have got x1, this is x2, this is x3, this is x4, x5. Correct? And this is your f dash x upon square. Now all we have to know is f dash x sine. That's it. F dash x sine is going to tell me that this point is maxima or minima. This point is maxima or minima. Okay. Let me repeat one more time what exactly we have done. We have got this function correct, f of x. Okay. We figured out that this is a continuous function. Okay, fine. Now because they were asking maxima and minima, we differentiated the function and equated it to 0 to find out the possible point of maxima and minima. Equated to 0 gave me x equals to tan x. So now I have realized that between pi to 6 pi, x equals to tan x will happen at exactly 5 points. Okay. One time it is happening between pi to 2 pi, second time it is happening between 2 pi to 3 pi, then 3 pi to 4 pi, 4 pi to 5 pi, and between 5 pi to 6 pi also there is one, but that's it. So 5 points till now I think we are done. But we do not know, these 5 points are there, but we do not know whether they are maxima or minima. How we will do that? We will have to figure out the sign of f dash x. Sign of f dash x. If f dash x positive, then increasing. F dash x negative, then decreasing. And eventually we will get maxima and minima. Hold on. Okay. Now tell me, at pi what is going to happen? If you put pi, see this is anyway square. So f dash pi, can anybody tell me f dash pi? Ma'am, f dash pi, if you put 0, sin pi will be 0. And this is minus pi cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1. So this is going to be plus pi. What I am trying to tell you is f dash pi is pi. So f dash pi is positive. Okay. So here it is positive. Okay, here it is positive. At 2 pi what is happening? At 2 pi what is happening? 2 pi if you put again 0, this is 2 pi and this is 1, negative. So 2 pi it is negative. So understand what is happening. Before x1 it is positive, after x1 it is negative. So increasing then decreasing. So this is maxima. So this we are going to get as local maxima. This is how we are going to understand. Okay. Next. Now 2 pi is negative. What about 3 pi? If you put 3 pi again, this is gone and this will be positive. Okay. So again this will be what? Minima. So alternate maxima and minima will be there. So now there will be out of 5 points between pi and 6 pi, can you see 3 maxima and 2 minima? 3 maxima. So 3 maxima, correct, and 2 minima. Right, so 2 minima will be what? 2 minima. But again 2 minima is not required. Number of points of local minima in the interval 2 pi to 4 pi. Okay, so between 2 pi is this, 4 pi is this. Between this, can you see 1 maxima and 1 minima? 1 maxima and 1 minima. So option C is correct, option D is correct. Okay. Alright, are you getting my point? See, now for x equals to 0, again we have to follow the same process. We can clearly see in the graph that what is happening at x equals to 0. So at x equals to 0, you can figure it out, right? If you put positive x, put x is equals to 0 plus. So 0 plus, this is positive. And what about this? If you put 0 plus, so this is 1, okay, and this is again 0 plus, so this is 0, okay. So eventually what you're going to get is at x equals to 0, L'Hopital to says that value is same, but I am trying to identify slightly up or slightly down. And what about, okay, one more way of doing it is divide by x, divide by x. So this is going to be what? 6 plus sin x by x. Please note that sin x by x, see, this is your x, this is your sin x, and this is your tan x. Tan x will be always be greater, then it is x, and then it is sin x. So sin x is smaller. So this value will be smaller. So it is 6 plus h upon 2 plus h. This value is 6 plus h upon 2 plus h. Okay, so 6 plus h upon 2 plus h is greater or lesser than 7 by 5, 7 by 3. That you can check. That you can check. Okay, 6 plus h and upon 2 plus h. So let's say 6.1. Sorry, God, this is not h. This is 10. Okay. See, the answer will be what? 6.9 upon 2.9. This is the value, and this is the value of this limit, 6.999 upon 2.999. So you need to check which one is bigger. So accordingly, see, 7 by 3. So if the value is slightly smaller, then it is minima. Okay, and if the value is looks like this, then it is maxima. So that we need to check. Okay, all right. So between A and B, value will tell. Okay. All right. Do we have any other question? Yes. Last question. Last question. Okay, so the answer for the previous question will be, let me take, it will be B. Okay, so there will be minima. Okay, this question now, last question of the day. Ready for it? Okay. So what is this question? Again from limits. Okay. X naught be the real number such that e power x naught plus x naught equals to 0. Okay. E power x naught is equals to minus x naught. If you want to analyze it, see, this is what the graph of e power x, and on the right hand side y is equals to minus x line will look like this. So this is the point x naught, which is negative. So one thing we have realized that x naught will be, obviously x naught will be negative. Okay, that is one information we have. Let's see if this is valuable or not. Okay, now this is your g of x. Okay, let me rewrite the g of x over here. Can you see I can take 3x common? If I take 3x common, it will be e power x plus 1 minus if I take alpha common, e power x plus x whole upon 3 e power x plus 1. Okay. If I simplify e power x plus 1, e power x plus 1, 3 also cancel. So e power, so this will be x minus alpha e power x plus x upon 3 e power x plus 1. Okay, this is your gx, everybody. This is your gx. Okay, so gx is right here. Now what they are asking is limit of every, can you see every part a, b, c, d, every part is asking only one thing, which is gx plus e power x naught, correct, upon x minus x naught, modulus limit x tend to x naught, correct. Every option is asking one and same thing for different values of alpha. So now you have x minus alpha by 3. So let us put the value. X minus alpha by 3 e power x plus x upon e power x plus 1, okay, plus e power x naught. Let me go back, yes, correct, upon whole upon x minus x naught, okay, modulus and then limit x tend to x naught. Understand, the moment you see limits question, what do? You check out the form and accordingly proceed, right? So x naught if you put over here, so this is x naught, correct. If you put x naught over here, e power x naught plus x naught, go back, e power x naught plus x naught is anyway 0. So this expression will be 0, okay. So this is gx plus c. So this is gone. This is gone. This is what? X naught plus e power x naught, again 0. This is also 0. So clearly this is a 0 by 0 form. How many of you agree that this is a 0 by 0 form, and what I am going to do is applying L'Hopital. Okay. That's the only thing. So over here, this is what? In the denominator x minus x naught, this is 1. In the numerator, this is x, L'Hopital, 1 minus alpha by 3. Now this expression, quotient rule I need to apply. Here I need to do some effort. Let's do it. Okay. Worth it. It will be worth it. So square e power x plus 1, and if you differentiate this, there will be e power x plus 1. So square minus this time e power x plus x constant, and derivative of e power x plus 1 is e power x. This is what you are going to get, and since this is a constant, you are going to get 0, modulus close, correct. Now this is what? Limit value. Now you put, this is again limit x tend to x naught. Now put x is equals to x naught and extract the answer, okay. So this is 1 minus alpha by 3. If you put x naught, what will happen? So if you put x naught, this is e power x naught plus 1 whole square. So this is, so again if you divide, this is 1 minus divide. What about this? If you put x naught, again can you see this is 0? So 1 minus, the moment you put x naught, this is again 0. So that's it. That's it. 1 minus 0. That's it. So the limit value will be 1 minus alpha by 3. This is the value of limit. Now it depends on the value of alpha. Let me go back. If alpha is 2, then we need to calculate, and if alpha is 3, then we need. Tell me, if alpha is 2, right, if alpha is equals to 2, value of limit will be what? 1 minus 2 by 3, 1 by 3. And if alpha is equals to 3, the value of limit will be what? 1 minus 1, 0. So alpha 2 limit 1 by 3, alpha 3 limit 0, alpha 2 limit 1 by 3, alpha 2 limit 1 by 3. A and B both are wrong. Okay. Alpha 3. So limit will be 0. So only option C is correct and D is absolutely wrong. Okay. Alright. So this is how we have to do such question. Next 2 days till JEE Advanced. Next 2 days, let me tell you what to do. You have to take a chill pill and practice centering. Do you know what is centering? Centering means that your focus should be absolutely one thing. That all I have understood till now in my life, okay, I have to give my best on 17th May. Paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, this is a 6-hour intense paper. Paper 2 will be much tougher for you to solve. I am not saying that paper 2 is always tougher than paper 1, no. But after attempting paper 1, many students face exertion, exhaustion, brain is not braining. So within the next 2 days, you have to avoid all the noise happening around you. So many news channels are active, so many YouTube channels are active. You have to cut the noise in the next 2 days. Noise on the internet, noise around you also. There may be some people, some relatives, I don't know what, but they might pressurize you. Pressure free. Your goal is to be absolutely pressure free. Okay, surround yourself with some positivity. Slow down. Okay, you have to work on slowing down your brain. The more your brain is slow, calm, the more effectively you will be able to solve questions. Okay, if at all you feel that, okay ma'am, but I am not able to cut off myself from studies, all you can do is just solve 2-3 PYQs, okay, then you will feel better. Do not do anything new. Do not give anything else, okay. Any new question, any new topic, any new chapter, do not do it in upcoming 2 to 3 days. Your job is to relax. If you feel that solving 2 to 3 PYQs will calm your brain down, do it. If you feel that just sitting randomly will calm, whatever, okay. What I do whenever I have to solve a question, for example, and my brain is not braining, what I do is I play some good meditation music, and I am going to update the description. I will put the link of that meditation. I play that 1 hour meditation and I just relax. I lie down, I close my eyes and the sound is playing and my brain is relaxing. Okay, so all you have to do is do centering, do focus, remind yourself that okay, I don't have to panic. All I have to do is just relax and give my best. Okay, all right. So yes, I think I might make one more video of how to what to do in JEE Advanced examination, what to do in these 2 days. But overall, I have already told you what to do. Okay, all right. Just calm your brain down. Eat nicely. There is so much heat around you. Okay, there is so much heat going on in India, right? Hot weather. So protect yourself from that. Keep hydrated. By the way, one thing which you have to do is keep yourself hydrated. Trust me. If your brain needs 2 things. Oxygen to you will get, okay? And if at all in exam you are having some big question which is like affecting your breath, oh my god, what kind of question is this? You are getting scared, you are getting some panic. Deep breathing, trust me, deep breathing, take 3 to 5 deep breaths and you know what, your brain cells will get activated, new cells will get activated. Okay, so what will happen, you will be able to do better questions, better. It will give you a fresh perspective, fresh mindset. Number 1, so better oxygen in brain. Okay. Number 2, keep yourself hydrated. Okay. So O2 and H2O, these are the two basic things you have to take care, right? O2 oxygen and H2O water. Okay. Keep these two things in check, so your body will align, and eventually the overall point is to give best. That's it. Okay. All right. धोखा हुआ है thumbnail. What धोखा you are talking about? Oh, some people might think, what is HOT? Hot. Something hot will come out of this screen. Hot means higher order thinking. What were you thinking, huh? Higher order thinking. Chalo, bye bye. See you. All the best. Do well and surround yourself with good, positive people. That's it.